Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Organic Factorio. This is episode 2. In the first episode, I set up 6 cells, and this is pure organic setup. Everything is just a basic cells connected with other cells by completely free channels, which can transport anything they want. So right now, we're kind of running out of the basic materials that we start with thanks to Arumba's mod. So the next step is going to be creating a few more cells, which are going to produce structural ingredients of the cells, so like belts, inserters, small electric poles, and so on. So basically, let's start. We have 10 more assembly machines, which is a very small number. How can we get more assembly machines? Where is it even? Production? Should be production, right? Why? Oh, we haven't even researched assembly machines. Okay, so we can actually go that far. So maybe I used too many assembly machines just for this stuff. And as you can see, that doesn't actually work all that well. So I'm just gonna get rid of the science bikes for now. Yes, so production right now seems to be very, very slow. How much iron are we making? We're producing a decent amount of iron. Wait, is it? Oh, okay, because everything got reversed. Yeah, so the problem... No, sorry. Yeah, okay, everything can go down. It doesn't matter if it points up or down. Every belt can contain everything it wants. Okay, so that was a small bug we have to fix. Now it should generate iron, and that means we can actually continue. Okay, so let's start another cell. And this cell is going to produce, say, belts are probably the most important thing, and to make belts we need gears. So let's start by a very small cell producing gears, and then it can just go straight to belts. And same as here, I'm not going to make a separate belt for gears, just for simplicity. Later we're going to have a dedicated gear cells, but for now let's just start like that. Okay, so this is this, and okay, we have inserters, but we can't actually make inserters because they need 3 ingredients, and we don't have this kind of fancy technology. But we should be able to produce basic circuit boards. So let's make one more cell to produce basic circuit boards. And basic circuit boards requires a wooden board and copper cable. Okay, so this is going to be maybe... okay, let's start by building wooden boards. I think I just used up all my assembly machines way too fast. Can I make an... Oh, sorry, I can't make any more because I don't have technology for it, so well, this will have to wait. Okay, so this is going to create basic circuit boards. Wait, what? That is annoying. So I have this research queuing system, but apparently it's gonna pop up the research completed anyway. Okay. So I'm trying to set it up in a way that doesn't require... I guess I have long inserters and stuff, so that's fine. Oh no, actually I'm silly. Of course I can just do it like that. Okay. Let's not think too much about it. I don't really want. I don't want a separate. I don't want to put a copper cable on the belt because there's just so much copper cable being produced. And for now, I'm just trying to use the small number of assemblers I have. Everything is gonna change later. For now, let's do it like this. So this is a cell, and every cell actually requires a splitter and so on, so it's quite... it's not a very efficient design, to be honest. Then again, does it have to be efficient? Okay, let's just do it like this. And I haven't actually put enough thought about creating space for channels. Okay, so they will need one more input from this and one more output. And that's direct. So I'm not necessarily going to put output of everything on onto the cell right away. Eventually, maybe, not just yet. Okay, I will probably need some more space for that, because I want those channels to be nice instead of just bending them too much. Yeah, and just make a channel here. And actually the best place for channel is like here right now. All those cells are going to be redesigned, like let's not worry too much about them. I'm sure there's much better designs for that. Oh, actually this is a bit of a problem because they go in opposite directions. Oh no, okay, because I placed them in opposite directions. Okay, let's place them in the same direction. I mean, you can probably make some fancier channel, but if the channel was like, if the cells are all going in, this is counterclockwise, those channels are going to be simpler. If I made them clockwise, the channels would be more complicated, so let's just not overcomplicate the design right away. Eventually it's going to need some complications, right now it doesn't, so let's just do it like that. Hopefully I cover everything here. Alright. Is it all covered? Everything is covered. And one more channel. I really don't like this channel design. Basically, like, you can connect anything to anything else. And after you connect it, you don't actually have to care. And wait, that is actually clockwise. Okay. I'm going to make those two cells clockwise as well. I'm not sure why I made this counterclockwise if everything else is clockwise. Right, so let's just reverse the direction of the cell. Just so I don't have to reverse the channel. It doesn't matter all that much, it just looks simpler if everything is just straightforward instead of reversed. Alright, so that's two more cells. Those cells probably need some help. Okay, this goes up. So this should presumably go down. Should it? No, it should not. Okay, that's fine now. Yeah, that should be reversed, so let's just do it. I think it's just faster to just redo it instead of trying to figure out how to make it change directions. Okay, so everything is going to be clockwise, I need to remember. I mean, at least for now. Eventually we can reverse this, and we're going to have much fancier stuff than that. This is just like initial design you can pull off with no technology. Okay, right now both of them are just going the same direction, and that's just bad. And that seems like it should be fine. It's not. This should be backwards. Okay, so hopefully everything is gonna flow everything else, and I'm gonna close them as well. So even this one tile overflow is slightly annoying. I want everything to flow everywhere, so I'm closing them, even if it doesn't make all that much difference. I just prefer this, like, there to be like no place for stuff to stop. So if I have something, it can reach its destination eventually, even if it just takes forever. Okay, so most of them are closed right just fine. Okay, so we are researching automation right now, which hopefully, let's just take a look. Yeah, it will allow, that doesn't matter, it's gonna allow us assembly machine 1. I mean, building them manually, not in any kind of automated way. Okay. So you can't do anything because I've never put any wood anywhere because I burned all the wood. Oh wait, that is... Okay, so that's not raw wood, that's wood, so I have to put one more assembler to convert wood into raw wood. Sorry, raw wood into wood, okay. Okay, this is much more complicated than I thought it would be. So you need four ingredients to actually build this. What is yellow? So red means it can't actually progress, and what does this mean? Okay, so I guess, okay, I'm just gonna put it here. I'm going to go cut some trees. And do I have enough power? If I understand this correctly, I do have enough power. Or do I? Is it max or I don't even know. Okay, I have 10 more steam engines, so let's just add 10 more steam engines. And I have enough pipe for now. Yeah, I have plenty of pipe. To be honest, like I start thanks to this mod with tons of stuff. It's just my design is extremely ridiculously belt hungry. It's okay with everything else, but it requires crazy amount of belts. Okay, so let's just clear this up. And let's just connect this, so that should be enough power for quite a while. And just connect it in a messy way. Okay, the belt seems to be fairly slow, but it's not the belt's fault. Yeah, belt seems to be quite full. So let's try to think why. Presumably it's not being smelted fast enough, because what I can see overflowing is mostly the raw ore. And that's a smelting for it. Oh, it can't actually output plates fast enough. Yeah, so that's the problem right now. So basically we have enough production, we have a lot of accumulated plates. They just can't... Yeah, it's just like our belt is blocked. Okay, so we reached the bottleneck number 1, which is not surprising in any way whatsoever. I mean, I could just help it by grabbing a bunch of... yeah, let's just grab a bunch of that and just move it to the right place just to get its stuff started. Yeah, so we'll have to do something about it because this design is really not scaling. It's already kind of struggling. Okay, I'm gonna just move this stuff here. And here. And let's move all this here. And here as well. And if I have any of that, let's just move it here. Okay. That should work, hopefully. So you make wooden boards, and you need cables, and I think you're blocked by output or by input? I think it's blocked by output, actually. Okay, so yeah, so problem number 1, me just got too much stuff. Which is a nice problem to have when you think about it. So what we're going to do, we are going to build another cell, and that cell is going to be a stupid cell, so that's going to be a cell that's going to store everything. And if you're like wondering, like, what is the point of having a cell that stores everything? And yes, this is a fairly weird concept. It's not going to store anything specific, it's just going to store everything. And I guess eventually we are going to, yeah, let's just build a channel. It's going to be a very short channel. Wait, that should go backwards, of course. So eventually we're going to have really fancy management, so wait, it should go clockwise. Why doesn't it go clockwise? And where's my iron? Okay, I just got rid of all my iron. Okay, let's get more iron, let's make more belt manually. Okay. Why doesn't that go clockwise? Why does it go the other way around? Oh, because I reversed it here for some reason. Okay, it should go clockwise, I just messed up. I just messed this up. That was fine. Okay, that was totally fine. Making everything go clockwise is exactly what we want, so let's just make this go clockwise as well. And that is more like it. So this is going to be a cell which just stores everything in a bunch of boxes. So we have plenty of boxes, and let's store everything. That seems like the most useless cell ever, because things get stored and they never actually get used for anything. But for now we just have to make things flow, and we're going to figure out better ways later. Okay, so let's store everything. Just everything. If it overflows, it should get here. You can already see all the inefficiency of stupid cells. The cells are right now very stupid. They just do like they produce everything without any consideration of if they should or not. And yeah, they store everything here as well. So, for example, like here, there isn't any good reason to store like random ore, but that's fine. That is fine. It's just if stuff overflows, it's just gonna overflow here, and it's probably not fast enough because we have just like a single line. In a way, we have like if you like don't look at the topography, like no, actually I'm wrong. It's sort of like a single loop, but it's not actually a loop because of all the splitters. Okay, so let's take a look at it again. Okay, so it's smelting. Actually, copper took over most of this stuff, but that's fine. Oh, okay, it still can't output because it's still overloaded. It goes like that, and nothing goes through. That's fine. We could create more channels to this cell. It might be a good idea to just create more channels. Also, right now it seems that our system is overflowing. Wait, is it? Okay, I was briefly confused by the direction if it was flowing. Okay, let's build one more channel. And we are storing stuff. If we ever need this, we can just reverse the order of direction of this cell. Is it right? I hope it's right. Alright. Some splitters. So it's a cell with two channels. Actually, like there's no reason a cell should have a single channel. It can have as many channels as we want. And the channels can also be like much wider, so instead of having a single splitter, it could have multiple splitters. So we could have one more channel to the same cell, or the channel could merge with different channels. It's totally fine. The problem right now is that every channel is really dumb channel, so it actually just transports everything, and that's not what we want. We want to transport the right things to the right places, but we don't have any kind of technology for that. As you can see, automation is slowly going. Things are not being transported fast enough, so I'm gonna just grab everything and... Okay, the stuff we're getting is mostly crap. I'm kinda like interested, what are we actually getting? Don't we need that stuff? Yeah, so it's mostly like all the raw ingredients. Yeah, by the way, I haven't actually thought this like terribly well. I'm just like getting the basic ideas. Okay, let's get more of that. Yellow. What does yellow mean? Okay, so we actually have too much of that. What? Oh, interesting. So this one has too much iron, but this one doesn't. Okay, actually, just can't output the. Okay, so the problem is that because it's so overloaded, it can actually output the science it actually has into the science machines. Okay. So it's actually much worse than it seems. So instead of not producing the science, we can just actually output science, but we're actually producing science just fine. Right, so... yeah, let's just... Please don't. Let's take a look at what we can actually research. Not sure what any of this stuff is. This is like alloy processing. What do we actually need? What is this? Automation 2, that's presumably fine. Electronic assembly machine, I have no idea what this is. Logistics, that's probably fine. Long inserters might be useful. Stone walls, not really. Steel processing, oh, definitely useful. Warehousing, at some point. Gas venting, yeah, we'll need that at some point, but not just yet. So does it mean like 4 hours to actually get that? That's actually probably realistic considering how slow our current design is. Yeah, but we have automation, so we could craft... okay, let's just close this. So we could presumably craft a bunch of assembly machines manually. Let's just take a look. Where the hell are assembly machines? It is here. So we need iron and copper. Oh, definitely we have a lot of those. So let's... one, okay, one that doesn't sound very appealing. Okay, no, I also need some wood. Okay, let's just cut some wood then and just build like a bunch of assembly machines, and then we can increase this size of our factory. Yeah, please robots, just cut me some wood. It's quite nice. It's like feels different from everything else. I like cutting wood manually is really tedious and boring, but cutting wood with robots is kind of fun. Well, just a bit, not too much of it. Yeah, I can build one. Oh, I can build 20, okay. Yeah, just the construction planner, that just looks so nice. And yeah, we're going to definitely need some space. I think I have some greenhouses in one of the mods, so I could probably at some point plant more trees. But I haven't actually used them ever, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I need more iron, but that's fine. Okay, I'll just stay here for a while and just wait for it. So the next step is probably just building more cells, which can process stuff and try to see what's overflowing and maybe route it somehow. Basically, because we don't have technology for... we don't have smart inserters. Smart inserters are probably like the key technology. I don't know where smart inserters even are. Circuit networks, that's definitely something we need, but that probably requires... yeah, that requires green science, and we're not gonna get green science anytime soon. No, that's not... where are smart inserters? It says more inserters. What is more inserters? Yeah, and that's unfortunate downside of both mods, is that you're not actually sure what the hell everything is doing. I should probably just check it off camera, just to see what the hell. But yes. So smart inserters are going to be like the first technology that's going to massively increase our ability to control stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break now. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.